I want to talk now about our 60-second charity challenge, which I'm very excited about. We want to talk about the pyramid of pain because we have David Bianco with us. So of course we're going to talk about the pyramid of pain.
Or David will.
Yeah, or David, I guess let's start for people who aren't familiar. What is the pyramid of pain?
It's a PowerPoint.
Right.
I call it the world's most successful smart art. It's a model that maybe we can put this in the. Do we have show notes we can put this in?
Well, I'm going to be talking about it during my thing, so I don't know if you give away too much.
It's a model for using how to use threat intelligence effectively to make your defensive cybersecurity like detection and response efforts more of an offensive effort to increase. Yeah, there we go.
There's the pyramid of pain.
Pyramid of pain.
All of us have stickers as well.
Yeah, we have stickers. I
That's
have one on my laptop here.
One
as
of
well,
David's
so.
jobs is handing out pyramid swag.
Yes, I'm shamelessly promoting my own work everywhere I go, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so anyway, that's it.
Okay, so that's the pyramid of pain. So I guess I wanted to ask Shannon to discuss the pros of the pyramid of pain, correct?
Kind of the pros, or take that, kind of positive debates sides.
Positives of pyramid of pain. And then David, you can talk about the cons of the pyramid of pain, or if there are any.
Yes.
So
this was only because I've been undefeated in the 60-second charity challenge so
Yes.
far, right?
I think you're going to keep that record.
So should
I
we
don't
have
know.
David go first? Do you want
No, we should
Shannon?
clearly be pro and then con.
Yeah.
to? Okay. All right. I'll start a timer as well. So Shannon, whenever you're ready.
Okay. The pyramid of pain is a prioritize their detections by focusing on the most valuable indicators of compromise. The pyramid is divided into 6 levels, with representing a different type of indicator. At the bottom of the pyramid are indicators that are easy to detect, but also easy for adversaries to change, such as hashes, IP addresses, and domains. At the top of the pyramid are indicators that are more difficult to detect, but are also very hard for adversaries to change, such as network or host artifacts, common tooling, or their own behaviors. It's a great model because it helps organizations learn and adapt based on the indicators they're collecting. By climbing the pyramid, organizations can improve their security posture by detecting and remediating more advanced attacks. For example, if an organization is only detecting the bottom of the pyramid, they may not be well equipped to detect advanced threats. To climb the pyramid, organizations can start by focusing on the lower levels and gradually work their way up. As they progress, they can implement more advanced detection techniques and hone their ability to detect and remediate advanced threats.
Wow, with 4 seconds to spare.
Yeah.
So did ChatGPT write that for you? I have to ask because I know.
I think maybe like 50%.
50%?
So
Okay.
Like I call ChatGPT Steve, so it's probably 50% Steve with maybe some Shannon sprinkled on top.
But what Steve wrote was actually hilarious because there were suddenly only 4 levels to the pyramid of pain.
And I had to build them up and help it. So ChatGPT, you can't really train in the traditional kind of machine learning training, but I kind of, influenced him a bit to get him up to the 6th level.
The other thing I thought was great was that Steve recommended that organizations start at the top.
Yeah.
Work their way down.
Yeah. Well, who knows? That could work.
We'll start with the most critical, but also most difficult things. Yeah. And then if we do that, hey, everything else, no problem.
4-year-olds can drive cars.
So now I feel like I'm going to flame out on the cons of the pyramid. I probably should have prepared cons of Steve writing about pros of pyramid.
Yeah.
I would have won.
We'll have a session on that.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Whenever you're ready.
All right. So you may have heard this saying that says all models are flawed, but some models are useful. Well, the pyramid of pain, while it is useful, is definitely flawed. Let me just say, first of all, the pyramid of pain is coming up later this year on its 10th anniversary of publication, which actually means it's older than a decade because I was using it explicitly. I created it well before it was actually published. So it's over a decade old. And how many things in tech do you think that have stayed relevant and correct for 10 years? Some, but not that many. Most of them kind of drift away. The technology leaves them behind and whatever. So there's clearly that, but it only has 6 types of indicators. What about like email addresses or email headers, or what about, and I also think like including hashes on those is a bad move.
Really?
So yeah.
Okay.
I'm over time, but I could tell you more about that later, but
That is so interesting hearing from you about that because, interesting that the Pyramid of Pain has stood the test of time, I think.
Just like IP.
I mean, it really has, but you know, at some point, I do know that it's gonna
go its way.
go its way.
After the
Yeah,
pasture.
yeah.
Shotgun.
Where no, not shotgun. This is how they do. This is how they work it in Australia, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
You on your sheep ranch or whatever it is.
Poor sheep.
I was expecting you to make a sheep
No,
noise.
not doing that, Audrey.
No, he's all about the screaming goats now.
Yes. Well, I guess, am I choosing the winner?
Yeah, you choose the winner.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Shannon this time.
Thank you.
Not because David, you came up with
I mean,
the Pyramid
Steve.
of Pain.
Yeah.
So if anything,
Steve.
yeah, and Steve gets 50% of the credit.
Got a teammate.
Because, you know, I think the Pyramid of Pain is a great framework and it still applies. And it's interesting to hear your criticism of it,
It's like,
considering you made
I
it.
did literally nothing. Yay.
It's old. We're old, Dave. Should we be put out to pasture?
No.
No, a shotgun, no, sir.
All right. So Shannon will be donating to our charity this week, which,
The winner donates?
No, Steve.
oh, no,
No,
you're going
I
to
don't.
donate.
Okay.
I do.
Thanks. We both donate. Yeah.
Surprise.
I will if you want.
So since February is Black History Month, our charity this week is Black Girls Code. So that is going to be the charity that we're going to donate to.